What you doing, Daisy? Play with my string. What are you doing there? What you doing? Whoop. What you doing? Oh yeah, that was pretty fast. You see what Daisy's doing here? She found my string on my pants, and she's got a hold of it. Or ooh, you see that? Ooh, she's got me. She's got me now. How are you doing this evening? I'm glad you could come to the live stream. Yeah. Oh, she's wild tonight. She's not sleeping tonight. Oh, I just have to be careful, make sure she doesn't chew on it too much. Oh, that's good. Is it a wild Friday night? This is as wild as it gets for me. I don't know about you. Even before the pandemic, I wasn't a wild Friday night person. Once in a while, I would go out to dinner with friends if someone invited me. Yeah, I know what you mean. Or sometimes Friday or Saturday, if there was a picnic, it wouldn't be at night. By the time you got home, it was evening. You just have a picnic in the park, which I prefer that more than a wild Friday night going to a club or something. Because a friend of mine, she used to do that. Well, not really a club, like to a place where you go dancing. And sometimes it was too much for me. Because it was too loud, too noisy, too crowded. I didn't have fun. No, I don't mind going with people like to a restaurant. But even then, sometimes it's too noisy. You're trying to talk to people and all that. There was a while that I was kind of into, going somewhere. But not like going dancing, because I didn't want to go to like a club or something. A friend of mine tried to talk me into it. Somewhere in Tampa or somewhere. And I said, oh no, I hope I don't have to tell her no, because she would always get mad when I tell her I didn't want to go somewhere. And she actually called me and said, oh, I have a headache, so I can't go. I'm like, oh, I wasn't glad she had a headache, but I was glad she canceled it. And she never mentioned it again. But, because I don't want to go dancing, they try to pick up people, pick up women or whatever. They're picking each other up. So I don't want to dance with some stranger. I tried that one time and I didn't like it. And I said, I'm sorry, but this is not working. I don't know you. I'm going to go sit down. And I just left him there. I said, I don't like doing that. Sometimes I don't even like dancing with someone that I do know, because it feels awkward. I'd rather dance like in a group, like it's a group of people and we're doing one of those group dances like the Cupid Shuffle, or there's another one. I forgot. Oh, hello, JJ, what is that name? The GWR tank engine. Can I just call you JJ? If he's still here, I don't know, he might have left because I was just yakking away. What was it? The Cupid Shuffle, and there's another one. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. And you go, like you move to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself, walk it by yourself. It's the Cupid Shuffle. And there was another one. There where you do stomp. Right, left foot, stomp. Right foot, left, right foot, stomp. Left foot, then stomp. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha real smooth. Now turn it out and all that. You're supposed to hop into the Charlie Brown and cha-cha, and like Simon says, except in with some music. You know what I mean? But I forgot what it's called. We used to do it all the time at parties. That's the kind I like, where it's in a group. Line dancing, would you call it? It's about the legendary Titanic. I have a premiere soon. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, and I see my notifications. Oh, my foot. Oh, I walked to the store today, if anyone wants to know. Oh, and I have my heating pad on my back. I said, because I canceled my delivery. Because I was having Walmart deliver food. And I said, well, I'm going to save some money and save on tips. You know, you have to give. And just, like, walk to the store or take the bus. But it's not really that far. I don't think it's even a mile. Not really. Not quite. But I'm just not used to walking that much because I was getting used to food coming, being dropped off, and I guess I was getting a little lazy. But I do notice that I don't get, you don't save on time. But I'm saving $12.95 a month plus whatever tips I had to give, because I feel that you should give tips to the driver and stuff as much as if you can. Sometimes I couldn't, but I've actually gotten some good deals, like at Walmart. Because you can't get clearance like you do when you when you deliver, like you do when you go to the store. You know what I mean? I just realized YouTube edited. What does that say? YouTube added content to it. Oh, I can't even read that. I think I need larger print or glasses or something. I can't even read that part. YouTube added context to it. What does that mean? I don't know. Did they add text to the video? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Oh, hi, Ethan. Thanks for coming in. Yes, she is very cute. I don't know how's the light. Oh, I know what it is. It looks dark to me, I think because I have it where it adjusts to the light. So, I didn't fix it. I want to make it a little bit lighter, like this one. How does that look? Any better? This is the first one, which is called Breeze. This is the second one, which is called Deep. Ooh, that's dark. The third one is Dream. And there's another one called Edge. Something Edge. Sobel Edge. Nope, don't like it. Don't like it. And the others are, was it Sepia, Blur, Mono, Emboss, Mosaic. No, don't like Mosaic. So, which one you guys think is look better? Do you like the original? Also, the syncing may not be accurate. Oh, okay. So how did you make the video? Just curious. Are you using like a model Titanic ship or footage of the ship or something like that? Well, I guess Daisy's done playing. She's sleeping now. I like to get a view of her face closer, but I'm actually charging the phone because I don't want to run out. Because I haven't, almost 10 minutes into the live, 10 minutes into the live stream. And I don't want to run out of juice too soon. So what's everybody up to this Friday night? Is everybody going to stay up all night? Or do you have to get up in the morning? I need to get up in the morning. So, because I've been staying up way too late. And I doze off, and then I wake up. I doze off on the couch, and then it's like 4:30 or 5 in the morning, and I go to bed, and I wake up at noon. And it's just making me feel more tired. But I need to get up anyways if I can. Because it's going to be, where I am, I know it doesn't sound that cold, but it's going to be like a low of 30, I think. Think tomorrow night. And a high of 50. In Florida, that's cold to us. I know some people, that's shorts weather. Sorry if I'm a little annoying, but try not to ask for subscribers. But this is Rudy. Let me see. But try not to ask for subscribers. But I do wish you well for 200. Oh, someone. Okay, I missed something. Did I miss something? Also the sinking. Okay. Well, there's no footage of the Titanic sinking, but you recreated it. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, the last thing you said, JJ, I don't understand what you're trying to say. SUS. I don't know. Did I miss something? I guess someone asked for subs, I didn't realize. Okay. Well, we don't really encourage that here. What we do is encourage people just to network. I don't mind that. Like if you say, hey, I like the name of that channel, Rudy the Cat 2.0. I wonder what he's about. People networking each other, checking on each other's channels. And if you like it, my thing is after watching 1 or 2 videos, if you like it and you think you want to see more, you subscribe. Now, I've watched videos before where I've watched 1 or 2, and I know I'm not interested in any more, so I don't subscribe. But we don't say, hey, can you help me grow my channel, or can you sub me, or can you come visit me? Can you carve something on my tree? Whatever lingo they use. Some live streams do that. I don't encourage that. I do encourage the networking. Unfortunately, we have to go and search for each other's channels because we can't link it. Unless, like Rudy's the moderator, if he decides to do that. What in the world is that? I see something, I don't know what that is. I can't figure it out. I don't even know what this is. I know you can't see it. I don't know what's going on. It's like a yellow, oh, it's gone. Oh, I don't know what that was. I just touched something and there was like a yellow square, so don't mind me. But, yeah, I don't mind the networking, just don't want anybody to ask for that, We do have to search for each other's channels, unless, which is up to Rudy. Up to him if he decides, hey, I want to, I don't mind if people, like Rudy, he's the moderator, puts up links to other people's channels to network. Like someone, I looked at his channel, he's in the live stream, and I think it's really awesome. And you should check it, like encouraging to promote other people's channels, but not their own. You know what I mean? Because some live streams have done that. I don't say that Rudy needs to do that. But it's just like, Rudy, if you want to, it's okay if they're still in the live stream, you know. But not self, sorry, I'm not being clear. Self-promotion. I was trying to get that out. Self-promotion. We don't want to do that here. So, I really made something very simple, very complicated. Sorry about that. So, JJ, I still don't know what... The chat isn't locked or anything, is it? No, because no one else seems to be talking, so I don't know. What is JJ saying, Rudy? Do you understand? I don't understand. I'm not sure. It just got flagged for review, so I'm just trying to keep chat clean. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't even see that. It's not showing me that it was flagged. Did he do that in the beginning? Because I don't even see it. It's not showing on my part. I have a premiere. It's about... Or is it just because he said he's having a premiere, or was he asking for subscribers? Because I don't mind if someone, says, hey, I have a premiere coming up. I don't know if I'm... makes it complicated, but... Well, I did say no self-promotion, didn't I? So maybe I should... Can I backtrack on that? It's like, I don't know. But I guess YouTube flagged that. Because I didn't flag it. I didn't even know he was asking. But I don't know what he said at the end. He said, excuse me. No, I can show if you want. Want me to show the chat? Yes, please, because it's not showing up on my part. I said, well, JJ, there's something you said. It's like, I can't understand it. It's like SUS, and there's other things I don't understand. I don't know what it means. Unless you were trying to do an emoji and it came out as punctuation marks. I don't know. Because I don't know why it's not showing it to me. That's odd. Because when someone does something and I try to ban them, it says that I'm not allowed to do that. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not. I thought it was my live stream. I don't know. But if you see it, I know you'll take care of it. And you're not annoying. Don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize. But what you're saying is good, that we don't have people ask for subscribers here, which you're really, I guess you use the word chill about it. Because I've seen some people in live streams get real nasty when someone asks for subscribers. They're just a little bit too much, So when you just ask simply and plainly, which is good. Anyways, I don't know if anybody else is here but you, because it just shows one on my live stream. But it has fooled me before. So can you see Daisy all right? Is the light good? Because it looks dark from where I'm looking. Oh, it's so odd outside. It sounds like I can hear someone's TV, unless it's their phone. Because you can watch something, and it sounds like, I always think it's the TV. Anyways, light's a little dark, but I can see Daisy. Okay, let me fix that. Let me try to. How's that? Oh, that's better. But it woke her up. That was too dark, wasn't it? I guess we need some light. You okay with that light, Daisy? You can see her much better now. Oh, the live stream started out terrible. It was way too dark. Oh my goodness. I might get a comment. Well, that live stream was terrible. It's so dark in there. Did you turn on the light? What was my finger? Hello. Hello. I'm so goofy. Okay, so I guess you're the only one in here now. Because sometimes I can have one person, well, it looks like there's one person in the live stream the whole time. And when the live stream's finished and I go back and look, there was like 5 views because people go in and out. I've had some, you've seen it before, where they're in here like 5 seconds and they're gone. JJ is here, I believe. Okay. I can't tell because it just shows one person in here. Oh, now it shows none. This is crazy. See, I wish it would show me like how, I don't know, like Zoom. What it does, you can have a feature that shows when someone comes into the Zoom chat. Not when they start speaking or chatting. Because you can talk or you can decide to chat by text. But it says so-and-so has entered. Or, or so-and-so has left. This doesn't have that. Or like, which ones are, like it has a list of people who's in the Zoom meeting. Because I would like that. I wish YouTube would do that, like Zoom does, Okay, that light's so much better. I did not realize how dark it was. Because I really want you to, see Daisy. She looked like she was a black cat. It was so dark. Now you can see all her different colors. Little white right there, a little gray, and her dark stripes. I do believe since she's gotten older, her stripes have gotten darker. I know her ears are a lot smaller. Oh, and her whiskers. Remember when she was tiny? I think you were here when I got Daisy. She was so tiny. It was like my cat Chubby. His whiskers were bigger than him when he was little, but then he grew. Oh, he was a big kitty. Yeah, I wish I could find that video of him again in front of the air conditioner. I can't find it. I thought I put it on Facebook, but I can't find it. Maybe I didn't, because I don't have any backup. I don't have a computer and I don't have room for backup, so. But I still remember it. But I still have some videos of Chubby I put up, and people can even go to Facebook and they can find all the videos if they feel, what's the word? I guess sentimental or nostalgic, like they want to see him again. I remember when it was 20,000 views. But even with that video, I still couldn't get enough watch time. And what happened was, how it got so popular, somebody who had a Japanese website found it, and they embedded the video into one of their pages, which was cats interested in air conditioners. And that's how it got so popular. It just, all of a sudden, I looked at it and like 5,000 views, and it just started growing. And then also, when I got some extra money from stimulus, I used some of that money to do, what's it called? Google Ads. And it made it grow even more. And now I feel like I wasted that money because that channel's gone. It's like, I should have just put the money on, set it on fire. That's how it feels, but it's done, so, I just have to be careful with this channel and use my own work, unless I ask somebody's permission. Even then, check and double check, and use music that is not copyright, which I've been doing. I've been using YouTube audio. Speaking of old channels, my channel will come back, but I'll progress is lost. View subscribers' videos. What do you mean? Is it going to be like a blank channel? Like a blank slate and you have to start over? Oh no. I don't know if you'd want to do that. Well, I don't know if that's what you mean. I'll wait till you respond before I jump to conclusions. Which I do that sometimes. I don't like it when people do that, so I don't want to do that. But, you know, sometimes I do that. Oh no. Which has no purpose. I see what you mean. So, I don't know. I was wondering, are you going to plan on doing anything with that channel, or are you just going to continue with Rudy 2.0? I wonder why they took out all the subscribers. Does it show 0? So basically, oh, you're kidding me. I have never heard of that. Why in the world did they do that? Rudy the Cat 2.0, yeah. And I like the 2.0. That's interesting. That kind of makes it stand out. Because I think there are a few other channels that has Rudy the Cat, but it's, you know, you want a name, which you probably already know this, a name that's memorable, easy to, you know, easy to remember and stands out. Like, oh yeah, I know that channel. And some people have channels that are so long, or the spelling is so weird. It's like, what? I can't remember that channel because I forgot how to spell it. You know, or they used not hyphenated, but like it's underline score and then a word underline score. That's the worst thing to do because people don't remember that. They can't find it. So I can't find that channel. But yeah, that's just the same as deleting the whole channel. They might as well have deleted it because if all the information's gone. I mean, this was supposed to be a temporary channel, but I got lucky with this one. I want to change it to something more official, but 2.0 has a home to the old channel and is unique. Yeah, you're right, because if you just put, you know, Rudy the Cat, or even you put Rudy the Orange Cat, it's not as, this is, I think it's a good name. It stands out. It's easy and it's snazzy. It's like Rudy 2.0. What is this about? You know. But I'm sorry that happened to you because I don't, I mean, did they explain why they did that to your channel? Because they explained it to me why they deleted, because they said I had 3 copyright strikes, but it was on more than one channel. Because I had all the channels connected. I had several. And I was using some of them to put TikTok on. That's before they had the Shorts channel. And what is this? Oh, we got a spam one. No, Google just disabled it, and that's it. Huh. No explanation, because, I mean, all the videos were about cats. It's about your cat, and maybe a few other animals, but it wasn't like it was, you were doing anything wrong. There was no violence or anything like that. You weren't talking about terrorism or guns or, well, I don't know, is that a bad word to say on YouTube? They actually have a whole list of things you're not supposed to say on YouTube. And I looked it up. This is one channel called Wrenched Up. They're not active anymore. It's been a long time, like 8 months or so. They would give information when that came out. And I looked it up, and it's so many words. Now, some of them I wouldn't use. I definitely wouldn't. And some were actually, words were innocent itself, but people had turned them into something bad. Which can you imagine people doing that? And I said, well, you can't say certain things, you know. My Google just, oh, I already read that. Sorry. Let's see if I can delete this person or whoever it is. If it'll let me do it. Whoever, it's like, those are nonsense words. VORNGO. Vorengo? Does that even make sense? I don't know. Because the old channel is kinda weird. I have access to the Google account, but not the YouTube account. Huh. That is odd. Because usually I thought if they got rid of a channel, it's like you can't use any kind of Google services. Or, well, not exactly, because my other Google account, they deleted the YouTube channel, but I can still go on Google Play. So they didn't get rid of everything. And I was a little worried because when I try to go on the Kindle, I can go on the Google for Suzanne's vlogs. But when I go on my phone, it says you're not allowed to use this Google product. And I thought, uh-oh, are they going to delete this channel too? But I can go on the YouTube app and my channel's fine. So I don't know what that's about, because it's not connected to the other Google, because I had to make a new Google account. And I thought, is that a no-no and they're going to get me for it? But I don't know, it's weird how it works, but it's just like, okay, if I can go on YouTube app and use my channel, I'll do that. Because there have been a few times on my video I put up my Facebook account and my Instagram and the pages, so just in case, if they decided, because they can do anything they want, they decide, well, we don't want to have any more channels, we're going to delete this one. And then if people are like following me on Facebook or Instagram, they can at least find me. Or they're on like Daisy's page. I think Facebook, it's Daisy the cat. Or if you're on Instagram. But I know some people here, I've talked about it and they've commented and they said they don't have Facebook or Instagram. They just use YouTube exclusively. So if I lost my channel, that would be it. So, but everything seems fine, you know. As long as I can get to it and upload videos. Let me see what you said. They said they'll review the Google account in 2 weeks and the channel in 1 year. Oh, when did they tell you that? Was that something recent or was that last year? May. Oh, I see. But you still can't use the channel. I said, will they restore your channel if they decide to in May? Or is it right now it's just like they cleared everything out? Because that's just as bad as deleting it. Then you like have to start over. And I don't want to do that if you already have this channel. It's like, what's the point? Oh, and I had another question. What do you think of people who comment on your video and they say, "Hi, friend. I just found your channel and I subscribed. I hope you do the same for me. Thanks, friend. And you're like, what do you think of that? Because, well, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think that's kind of odd because you're not my friend. I don't know you. Who are you? You're just someone, I mean, you're someone that likes my channel, which is good. I'm not saying that's bad, but it's just odd that they say friend, because we're not friends. People think that's if you're subscribed to them, you're friends. Like, I don't know you. We haven't talked. We haven't chatted. I don't know you. Who are you? I tell them we're friends. Who is you? Yeah, I know. So do I know you? I used to do that when people would send me Facebook requests and I didn't recognize them. I would message them and say, do I know you? I don't even do that anymore. I said, if I don't recognize you or I don't know you well, I won't add you as a friend. And if you try to add me, they can follow me on Facebook. I don't mind that. But I don't want them on my friends list because sometimes I want to just post a message to my friends specifically, not to the public. Some things I don't mind, like Daisy, I don't mind the public seeing her and stuff. But if you want to send a post just to your friends, I don't want just anybody, any old person, any stranger to see that. I said, you're a subscriber, which is great, but we're not friends. I don't know if they think that means, it's like a signal saying, I want you to sub to me, so I'm going to call you my friend. Hey, friend. I just got a comment just a minute ago. Let me see what it said. I can't read the whole thing because I'll have to go off the live stream. Hi, friend. Awesome. Great. I think I didn't read the whole comment. Probably saying great video. And some will even say, I watched in full and liked. And they put like the number of the like 39. I hope you could do the same for me. Have a great day, or thanks, or bye, friend. I hope to see you soon. It's like, huh? And you don't know their name. You just know their channel. It's like, where are these people coming from? I think it's great they found my channel and they like it. I hope they like it. Because someone did that today and they subscribed and they said, hi, I subscribed and thanks a lot. You know, I subbed to you. Hope to see you soon. And I said, well, I'm just going to look at their channel, and I didn't like it. It wasn't my cup of tea. I can't remember what the subject was. See, if I can't remember it, I didn't subscribe. And it was in a different language, and he had one video about the beach, but he was talking, I think it was Korean. And if I knew someone who was Korean, I do know someone, but she's not close by. She used to be a neighbor of mine. I would go ask her, what is he saying? Because I don't want to go and comment and like someone's video if I don't know what they're talking about. You know, and then every time I watch the video, I have to go over and ask her. I said, that's kind of a pain, so I tell them, oh, I already read that, sorry. I guess it's just you and me. Because it shows one, so I don't know if JJ is here. Someone else was here, but I think they left. Honestly, I have to see comments about the video or someone's opinion, but if they're just telling they liked and subbed, I mean I care, but not to the level where I want to know. Oh, okay. Well, I just, you know, you can tell how many people liked it. It doesn't have to be known who liked it and who, you know, it's like the thumbs down. No one says, well, I gave you an unlike. I gave you a dislike. You know, no one does that because it doesn't reflect well on you. I guess they think it's giving them credibility. I liked it and I subscribed to it. Some even say I shared and I watched in full. It's like they're saying, yeah, I did my part. One guy even on this live stream said, well, you know, they did their part, so you gotta be the bigger person and do your part. And I'm like, it's like you're supposed to be obligated? No. Just because someone likes your channel and watches videos doesn't mean you have to do the same for them. Like one hand washes the other. I think that's why they say that. But no, this is not what YouTube is about. You can network if you want, which I think is fine, and check out each other's channels, but you only subscribe what you want to watch. You're not going to watch something you don't enjoy. You know, you're going to watch it once and then you're going to forget about it. And I don't think that's fair to a channel, just so you can get them to subscribe to you, you know. And there's some channels I don't even want to watch 1 second of it, you know. Or some channels I'll say, you know, I'm not really sure. I might like it, but I'll give it a chance. And I'll watch the video a few times. Videos. A few videos before I subscribe. And then I decide, you know, they are interesting. It's not my cup of tea, but sometimes I give it a chance. It depends on the subject. Like this one channel, she's like a professional mermaid. Yeah, it's different. It's not really my cup of tea, but I've watched a few of her videos and it's interesting. It's different. It's not really the subject I would be interested in per se, but I found it interesting in a way, so I subscribed and I've been watching a few of her videos. And I don't always comment. I mean, because sometimes they say you should comment every video so your channel will be out there. But I mean, how many people actually look at your channel after you've commented? You know, they're reading your comment. Are they going to go and look at your channel? I don't know if that happens very much. I don't think that's the best way to promote your channel. I do comment. And there was a while there I was saying, great video. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that because it's not really adding to anything. If I don't know what to say, like I said, I like the video, but I don't know what to say about it. I can't think of anything. But if I think of something, especially if I think of something that's original, authentic, not what everybody else is saying, or I have a question about the video, or you know, in some videos they'll ask you, like, if it's a beauty product. There's one channel, Budget Glam Babe, she'll ask, have you tried this beauty product? Have you seen it where you are? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. You know, and if I actually have tried it, that doesn't happen very often, I'll comment. But it doesn't mean I'm going to get a ton of subscribers from that, you know. It's just adding to her video. Because a lot of people tried. I did this in the beginning, especially the ad apocalypse, where you try to get 1,000 subscribers. I was adding, I was subscribing to everybody. I was going nuts. I was commenting on every single video. I was driving myself crazy because I was so tired because I was watching all these videos all the time. I said, I need to take a break. Oh, honestly, I got to admit, I used to comment, great video, but now if I want to comment, I comment something about the video, like a joke or something. Yeah, just make it something your own to add to their video, not just to promote your channel. Trying to, oh, I liked, watched, shared. Even one live streamer, I don't think he's on anymore. I haven't seen him live streaming. But he used to say, you can't say subscribe. YouTube doesn't like that. I've said this a lot in my live streams. Hope they don't shut me down. But you don't tell them that. You say something like, what was it? I visited your grandma's house. Or, I made you a cup of tea. Do the same for me, I came to visit you. Trying to get out of it. But that doesn't work because people are just subscribing to you because they want to get their numbers up. And they watch. There was a thing going around YouTube where people were saying, just at least watch 1 minute of the video and then comment and like and subscribe and all that stuff and even share. But the problem is, if you have a 10-minute video and they watch 1 minute of it, your algorithm, the percentage is going to be terrible. It's now if you have a 1 minute video, it's great. It's going to be like 100%. Or if you're live streaming and it's a replay and they watch 1 minute, well, that's not much. Also, off topic, but I hate shorts that go like or subscribe to save the cat or ignore to leave it, or just spam one video saying please subscribe. Like 40 minutes ago I was watching a short and the person kept spamming the same video, and one guy pointed out to make content if you want subs, and they started ranting saying I'll make content at 1K. It's just not how it works. That's right. You can spam a video? I thought YouTube didn't like that, because one time I tried to upload a video about Frick, and they said you can't upload the same videos because I used a similar title on another video. So I had to change it because I was doing like a winter cats. I don't know if you remember that. I had a playlist, winter cats, where it was like those, the special effects of snowflakes and all that. I couldn't upload it, so I'm surprised they can do that. I do. You do what? I'm missing something here. Here's Daisy. Oh, isn't she cute? But for shorts, they try to push it so they don't care about shorts. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know a lot of my videos are, especially lately, it's been the same thing. Daisy sleeping. I can't seem to get away from that. It's like when I want to make a video of her, well, there's one where she's not sleeping. I forgot what she either. Oh, she was cleaning her feet. Or when she's running around and meowing and playing, I'm not making a video of it. I guess I should stop what I was doing and make a video. But then when I pull out the camera while she's doing it, she'll like run in the bathroom. And then I don't see her anymore. And then she goes and she likes to go and I saw her today in the cat carrier. Maybe I should have filmed that. It was so cute. But I didn't think of it. It's like I didn't go grab my phone and do it. Because she's sitting in the cat carrier in the closet. She can jump pretty high. And she hasn't done that for a while. She just, she might smell frickin' frack on there. And because she was sniffing the cage. Not the cage, the door, the little door. As long as I keep it open, she's fine. She doesn't like it when I close it and take her somewhere. I know I'm going to need to take her to the vet eventually. But I'm not going to wait till she gets sick. I'm just saving up until I can get the wellness plan going and then take her just for like a checkup. But anyways, deserves this. And some of these channels that put zero effort, I get like 500, 2,000 subscribers. It's crazy. I know I sound jealous, but I just don't think a channel that threatens to put down a cat if they don't. What? If they don't sub. That would turn me off. I mean, I would, I don't know if YouTube would do anything, but I might report them, Amy825. Oh, thank you. Hi. Oh, There she goes. Thank you for coming in the live stream. I'm glad you love my kitty. And she's adorable. She's a big girl, isn't she? Look at her. Daisy, where are you going? Oh, where are you going? I want to get a cat so bad. Oh, well, I hope you can get a kitty cat soon. Just remember to adopt. And don't get free kittens. If someone has little kittens and they tell them to take them to Humane Society, because it'll be a lot easier for people to they'll adopt them. They'll adopt them like crazy, and then it'll be less. The adoption fee is less than, getting kittens. Because a kitten, if you do everything right, it'll cost you more than the adoption fee, and they'll already be fixed. You don't have to worry about that. So I'm just putting it out there. If you ever, unless you end up getting an adult cat where they're already fixed and taken care of, but there are a lot of cats out there who need homes. So I'm sure you'll find one. There's actually a video, I don't know if you've ever watched Kitten Lady. She has a YouTube channel. No, there she goes. She's probably hungry. And she had a video about that, why free kittens are not a good idea. The free kittens aren't really free. You're welcome. I don't know, she posted on Facebook, but I think it's a video on YouTube. And there's actually some people talking in the comments saying when they find free kittens, they have them in a box with the free kittens. Someone said they actually took all of them, but they took them to Humane Society and somebody said they actually took them to the vet. I don't know how they could afford that, and they adopted them out themselves, and some of them did take a Humane Society because they can get them taken care of. Everything, because it does cost a lot, especially when they're young, and then you have to get their booster shots and all that stuff. And because when I got my cat Daisy, she was a little kitten, and I have to admit I didn't do all the booster shots and stuff because I couldn't afford it. But she was like her mother. She was like a stray kitten. Her mother was a stray cat, and I ended up having to take Daisy from her mother. She was weaned because she started eating dry food, kitten food, just like that, because of some man at a mobile home park that I lived in. She had her kittens on his porch, and he was really mean about it. He said if they weren't gone in 3 days, he would get rid of them. And I don't think he meant Humane Society. So I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to talk about anything like that. It's upsetting. I don't upset people. So I got Daisy because the other kittens moved. They would hide. They were real skittish. Daisy was the brave one. And she would come right up to you. She was so tiny, 1.5 pounds. She was so little. Now she's a scaredy cat, but yeah, the vet bills can be a lot because I've been through that. But what I'm going to do myself is, well, it depends on where you live. I know PetSmart has, what is it called? Banfield Hospital. They have a wellness plan. And also, it might be in your area. Some veterinarians themselves have their own wellness plan. There's one where I am called Pet Paradise, but it's so far, it's like on the other side of town. And the PetSmart is like less than a mile. It's called Wellness Plan, and what they do is you pay, well, depending, you can pay anywhere from $38 up to $60-something a month. And in the beginning, you have to pay that plus $60. It's some kind of startup fee. They have those fees. But it sounds like a lot. But the thing is, you're actually paying towards their preventative care. Like the one in the middle, which is $54, takes care of the vet office visit. It takes care of shots. It takes care of deworming, urinalysis, blood analysis, stool analysis, all that stuff. Dental, because I know that can get real pricey. You can have your cat's teeth cleaned once a year. The only thing it doesn't include is like thyroid test and x-rays. They said that one at the higher end, which is like 60 something dollars, is they usually recommend that when your cat gets older. And it'll take care of, the treatments and stuff. But it's for cats who are already healthy, who need preventative care. So you pay that every month, and it actually goes toward that preventative care. So it just disperses it out through the whole year. Or if you have the money, you can pay like $500 for the whole year. And they said it's like the retail cost of that is like $1,000, but you pay $500. But if you can't afford that, you can pay like every month. And it sounds like a lot, but I mean, you can take your cat once or twice a year to the vet. You can have their teeth cleaned. You can get their shots like they need. If they have a problem, they can do a blood test, urine test, whatever, to find out what's wrong with them. Because that can add up. Even just preventative care, it's worth it. If you don't want to do like PetSmart, like maybe there's one vet close by, and I've actually I sent them a message on Facebook if they have. I don't think they do, but I just checked because they're so close. But I want to try to do that. I'm just saving up a little bit, so I'll have enough to pay for it. The startup cost. But I think it's worth it. And then I have emergency insurance. I said, I guess I'm not going to have much money left. Well, I will, but I mean, it's better than when my cat got sick. If it wasn't for my emergency insurance, it was like over $900. And they reimbursed me, and I had to end up paying my friend back because she used her credit card because I didn't have any money. And then the emergency vet said they wouldn't take insurance. And this is called POP. I'm not sponsoring them, but I have that insurance, and they usually they pay the emergency vet up front after they get the bill during the office visit. It's for any emergencies, even if they have an illness, because my cat had kidney disease. And I actually called them and talked to them, and I talked to the vet, and the vet said, well, the office manager said, well, we usually won't take insurance. We won't take anything. But I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll tell the owner. And then all of a sudden, it's called PAWP. And actually, they're in my, it's in the description of my video. And basically, if someone joins, they get a free month to use it, which includes talking to a vet online too. And you can use it once a year. But if you have like more than one emergency, you're in trouble. But how many people have more than one emergency? But like if you join and then you decide you like it and then you do the subscription, I call it membership, which is like $24 a month, then I get like a free month. I don't get any money from it. It's just like I can get a free month, or I can save up points to get a free dog bed or cat bed or whatever. But they're really good. They actually reimbursed. No one's ever asked me, but they actually reimbursed the money to my account, and then I sent the money to my friend. and she was able to pay her credit card. It's a lot of money to give to somebody, you know. And she said, well, just try to reimburse, try to do it, even though the company doesn't usually do it, just try. And I did. And so if anybody asks, are you sure they're going to actually pay? They do. It was just the vet was giving us trouble because they said they were burned too much from emergency. And I told them, I said, well, you can talk to the company, you know. And it's hard to talk to people with that kind of thing and your cat is sick or dying, you know. It's like, will you just help me out here? Is that it's, you know, they were going to get the money either way, but it's just that it would have been easier for them to go through the insurance. I don't know. But that's what happened. But I do want to do the wellness plan. I think that would be good because I used to wait. When I had cats, I used to wait till they got sick. And then I would take them to the vet. And it cost so much money. My other cat, when he got sick, it was like over $400. And if I had had the wellness plan, I mean, they would have caught his illness and he might have died anyways because it's just like everything was shutting down because he was 17. But I probably wouldn't have paid all that money at once. That's what gets me. Like, I don't have a credit card. I don't have a big savings account. It's hard to save money anyway, so I try to, but sometimes it's hard. And I know you're chatting, Rudy. I'm sorry. I'm just talking. I just wanted to finish that, and I'll read your chats. But it's a lot easier when you can pay a little bit at a time instead of. And some people say, "Oh, well, you need a nest egg." But there's one video I watched. He said the emergency insurance, the wellness plan, and the nest egg is all good. And he said he gave an example. He said, "Say you want to put $50 every month into the nest egg, but you want a wellness plan. What you can do is you can take some of that money for the wellness plan and like a little bit of it into the nest egg for emergencies, for whatever comes up." So if you have enough money, but sometimes like the $50 might be the wellness plan and you can't put any money in the nest egg except a little bit. A little bit here, a little bit there, you know. I have one on my account where every time I purchase something, they take a little bit of money out and put it in the savings account. You know, it rounds it up to the nearest dollar and puts it in there. So anyways, let me read your chats. That is good to have access to a vet online. Yeah, it is. It really helped me. It helped me to get Frack to the emergency vet because she was so sick. I didn't think she was going to, well, she didn't. It's sad. She didn't make it, but I was able to take her to the vet. Ugh. So hard to talk about, but you know what I mean. You know, I have to put her down instead of her going through the process naturally. But some people will do that. But if I have the money, like if I didn't have any money and I couldn't do anything, I would be begging them, please help me. But you know, she was old. She was, well, I don't know, I think she was 17. I thought they were in their 20s at the time, but I don't know. But they were older. But the POP emergency and vet actually video chatted with me. She was in my lap and said, look at her teeth, her gums, how she's breathing. And I told her what was going on. They said, get her to the vet as soon as you can. You know, whatever, if you can get a ride, however you can do it, as soon as you can. Don't wait till tomorrow. If you have to wait till tomorrow, you can, but they said it was really serious. So they helped me so much. And I've talked to them about Daisy, you know, and they're really nice, and they'll video chat with you. Anyways, let me read this because I am going on. Aw. Oh, that's sweet, Amy. Thank you. I guess you're talking to me. Controversial opinion, but emergency situation, life or death, should be free or at least be zero expense if the patient doesn't. You know what, Rudy? I wish. I wish. But it's not the case. I wish it was that way. But, I mean, because, oh my God, with Frack, over $900. They gave her oxygen. They gave her Revolution Flea treatment. They tested her for her liver and her kidneys and her bladder. And they wanted to give her a blood transfusion, which I didn't do because it would have cost $2,000. And they said she's not out of the woods yet. And then my friend would have to travel with me 50 miles, 10 o'clock at night, and wait 4 hours. Oh my goodness. It was just, no. And she was already dying, and put her through that, and there's no guarantee she would have made it. And I said, I don't have that kind of money. My friend doesn't. That would have gone over my emergency fund, you know. Thank you, Amy. But all that money, and that did include her euthanasia and cremation. But all that testing, I felt like it was for nothing. Because when my cat Chubby got really ill, this was, how long was it? 6 or 7 years ago, when I took him to the emergency vet. Actually, I don't know. I think it was the same vet. I'm not sure. I think it was. And they were a little bit different back then. It was a little different. I didn't have any money. My friend said, you need to go anyways. And they didn't charge me for an office visit. I said, I have no money. And my cat is really ill. And he was dying. You know, and he was already cold. And they said, well, we'll keep him for you until, you know, things go downhill. My friend actually said we were texting each other. I'd just been talking when he collapsed. And she said, I'll pay for it. Just give him the credit card number. And now they don't do that. You have to be present. But back then, they let me do that. She actually paid for him to be put down because the doctor said, well, we don't want to do heroics. I don't know if that's because I couldn't sign the papers because I had no money, or she actually believed that. But they put him down. They didn't even test him. They didn't give him any oxygen. They didn't test him. They did a physical examination and saw that he was in bad shape. So this time, I mean, you could see, like the online vet said, she may not make it because she looks in bad shape and her breathing was bad. But this time it costs a lot, but my friend didn't have to pay for it because I thought, how am I going to pay her back? She just said, just let the emergency insurance pay for it. Let them do it. Which I'm glad she persuaded me. But anyways, I hope this doesn't discourage you from getting a cat. But just like I said, my 2 cats were very old. Daisy right here is 4, but I want to go ahead and do as soon as I can. I don't know when exactly. Depends on how much money I can save. But as soon as I can. Just start getting, have her exam, see how her teeth are. They might need to be cleaned. Hasn't been to the vet, goodness, since she was fixed, which was like 3.5 years ago. And then she went to a free pet clinic, but they just gave her shots. And, I mean, here, I'm in Bradenton, Florida. I don't mind saying what city I'm in. And during the hurricane season, they'll do that. And I was able to, the second time around, I was able to catch it. They did her rabies. And I can't remember if it's like, it's a combination. I think it's, what is that other? Distemper and feline leukemia. It's like a booster combo, I think. And they had her microchipped. So, I mean, it was all free. So I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. Because a friend of mine, he said, you know, take advantage of that. I said, well, I will. And she's taking care of it. That she's got her rabies tag and everything. But she still needs, I want to just, you know, have her checked out. Because it's like, some people might say, oh, it's too expensive to have a cat. You shouldn't. But I just love my cats. So they're like my therapy. I actually had a doctor put it down in writing that they're my emotional support animal with the problems I have that I need them. But I don't know if, like, well, I don't have a problem now because where I live, they allow you can have up to 2 cats. But I'm just going to keep my Daisy. I'm not going to get another kitty cat, just Daisy, exclusively. So, but they said you can't, that if a landlord refuses, that they have to put in writing that they've refused you because it goes against the Americans with Disabilities Act and they can be reported. But I don't know, a lot of them, either they don't know that or they don't think anything will happen to them. So I don't know what will happen. But I have the letter still. But there's a friend of mine who's done that and she has 8 cats. I don't know how she got away with that, but so I don't ask any questions because I know how much she loves her cats. I think it's like 6 cats and 2 kittens. I think she's just, I don't know if she's taking care of the kittens, but anywho, about the therapy, yeah. Well, it's I don't really like that. I know it's, some people say, oh, that's great. They don't have to go to the vet. You save yourself some money. But it's just that they said a cat really needs to go to the vet once or twice a year. Well, when they're older, they need to go twice. Because you never know what a cat could have. Underlying condition that needs to be taken care of. If it can be prevented early on, they don't suffer or don't go through, you know, suffer in silence. I know she's young, but that just bothered me. It said maybe if I had that wellness plan, Frack wouldn't have suffered. I feel like she... I can't even say it. That maybe she wouldn't have suffered so much, because I think she did. So, I don't know. I know even Frick, I feel a little bit guilty, but I don't know. I took him to the vet. I took him to the vet twice in 1 year. One was the emergency, and one was the regular vet. And he was even on fluids, and it still didn't help. So it's just, but I want to see if I can do the best thing I can for Daisy and get her to the vet. Even if they're healthy, I don't want to wait till, she actually gets so sick. It's an emergency, I want to prevent that if I can. And it gives me peace of mind. And it just basically makes me feel better. Just that if I take her to the vet and then find out, okay, nothing's wrong with her, maybe she needs to be dewormed, or she needs her shots, or she needs her teeth cleaned, just preventative care. Or maybe, like if some cats, their urinalysis, like the kidney levels for kidney disease, it's a little high, but they don't have it yet. But whatever, I don't know whatever level, I forgot what they call it, UTC, I don't know if that's even right. The level in the urine is a little high, but they don't actually have kidney disease, but they just keep an eye on it. So they could treat them before it gets too bad. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try that. I hope I can do it and be able to do it every month. What gets me is the extra $60. I'm going to have to save up for that. And then maybe ask them some more, ask if I can talk to someone, ask a few questions about it. I wish the vet close by had a wellness plan. And some of them say, "Oh, just get insurance," but I don't want insurance because those are the kind you have to pay up front. Like say you go to the vet and pay the office visit and all that, you have to pay it up front and get reimbursed. I like the wellness plan, especially the fact that you can pay every month. Some people might say, "Oh, I don't want to pay every month. I want to pay all at once." Well, if it works for you, I say if it works, don't fix it. Like you have a credit card and you want to pay the whole vet bill at once, that's fine. But some of us can't do that. So if we just pay every month, like spread it out. That's basically what it is. You're actually paying towards. Actually, I forgot which country does that. But they say every month you pay a little bit to your doctor. And then when you go to the doctor, you stop paying them. That time you go to the doctor, you've gone to your visit. It's the same thing like a wellness plan. They don't call it that though, but you go to the doctor, you don't have to pay them. You don't have to pay for medications because you've been paying something every single month. And then when you stop going to the doctor, you start paying them again. Some people said that sounds odd, but I think it's a good plan. Now with here in America and in other countries, I shouldn't say America, but other countries as well, have insurance plans. Canada, Europe, all over the place. Asia, I guess Asia probably do, because I'm ignorant on that part of the country, so I don't know. So I don't want to offend anybody or get into. So what are you talking about? We have insurance. But like with kitty cats, there's nothing like that where, there's no pet Medicaid. I wish. There's a long time I thought about it. I wish they had pet Medicaid for people on low income, where it goes toward vets, even just basic care, like I said, have their teeth cleaned once a year, have a regular checkup and at least, but they don't have that. So I have to take a call, but I check back in a bit to see if you and Adorable Daisy are still on. Oh, thank you so much. You too. Okay, now I've stopped all my talking. And Daisy sleeps through it all. She is so patient. And I want to get my drink, but I'm trying to figure out how do I hold the phone. Oh, excuse me. Did anybody hear that? Because that was rude. Excuse me. It must have been my Pepsi. Yes, I'm having Pepsi at night. I am wild and crazy. When I went to the store, I went to Walmart, and I grabbed a Pepsi. Because I don't have them in the house, because I will drink them up and drink them up and drink them up. I'm trying to drink more water. I haven't got a water bottle. Have you seen those ones? Well, it's 50 ounces. It's not quite a gallon. And it tells you how much you're supposed to drink during the day. I said, oh, how am I going to do this? Because sometimes I sleep late. I have to chug a lug to catch up. But I'm going to give it a shot. I found out 50 ounces is 3 water bottles. But I don't know if it sounds silly. I take my water bottles and then I pour them into the container. But, because I don't want to lug a whole bunch of, I don't know if it sounds silly to lug. I can't go and get a gallon of water every day. Or get enough for the week. I just get, I think I get a 24 pack of water bottles. I don't know which is better, but actually the 24 pack saves on space, because if I got 7 gallon jugs, it would, because I don't have that much space. But anyways, whatever way I do it. And I guess if you're out of water and you're in a pinch, you could always use tap water. I don't know what it is. People say tap water and bottled water taste the same. They do not. I can taste the difference. Tap water just, the taste is not good. Now I can use tap water to make coffee or tea. I'll do that. But just like plain, I need the pure water. Anyways, I'm just yakking. Daisy, look at that sleepy Daisy face. Oh, she's a big girl, isn't she? Do you think she's fat? Because someone said she looked like she was fat. Because I don't know how much she weighs now. See, that's another thing. You take her to the vet and you can find out how much she weighs. Because I used to try to weigh her on a regular scale, but she won't sit on it. No, who was it? I don't know if it was Frick or Frack. One of them liked to sit on the scale. I think it was Frick. So, he was like 10 pounds. And then when he went back to the vet when he got sick, the first time, it wasn't as bad. He wasn't as sick, but he had inflammation in his back legs. And he was 9 pounds at the time. So, but between that and when he got sick, that was the span of like maybe 3 years. So, and his older videos, I can see a difference. And of course, you could see how much he aged. It was like even 3 or 4 years ago. He was older. He was still older. He was a senior. But his fur was a lot redder, more orange. And like the last year, he just, even the color was fading. I didn't know that would happen with a cat, but because I've never had older cats. Either my cat would run away, or they get sick and something would happen to them when they're like 8 years old. We had one cat. She did die when she was 4 or 5, but I wouldn't talk about it. Parts of it I've never told anyone except one vet, because it was really bad, because she went out for 3 days and got pregnant and she ended up dying. It was bad. I wouldn't tell anybody, because you'll have nightmares. But it was really bad, and I don't know, because of the situation, I wondered if she got into some kind of poison. The things that happen, I won't get into. It was horrific. At that point, I just said, Mom, we really need to get these cats fixed. We can't go through this again, And so that's it. I'm not talking about it anymore, but I've never had older cats. And I talked to one friend of mine about Chubby, and I said what happened to him. And I said, I noticed too he had these lumps on his stomach. And then my friend said, well, what did you feed him? I said, well, I gave him Publix premium cat food. And my friend got all upset and said, you shouldn't have given him that stuff. That's probably why he had cancer. Why did you give him that stuff? You should have given Blue Buffalo. And I'm like, well, I'm feeding Daisy Fancy Feast. I just went, back in time, forward in time. Okay, let's go to the present. That was the past. I was just talking about Chubby. And I said, well, I don't feed Daisy that. I feed her Fancy Feast. And sometimes a little bit of kibble, like Stella and Chewy's. I got some samples from Pet Supermarket, so I just sprinkle it on the top, or I get a little kibble here and there somewhere, and I just add it like topping. I'm like, I don't give her that. I mean, I gave it to Chubby. I started giving it to him like a little bit. Before that, he was eating Iams. I said, well, that stuff isn't good. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do about it now? He's gone, And I ended up returning it because I had just started a new bag, and he had eaten very little of it at the time. But it's like, how, isn't that, I don't know. It's like, does that get you sometimes when people are like that? It's like, why are you getting on me about it now? Daisy isn't eating that. And said, I didn't even say he had cancer. I mean, the vet didn't know. She didn't actually address the lumps on his stomach. Because I don't know if it was cancer. I just said it concerned me. How am I supposed to know? They'd have to do a biopsy, and they're not going to do, a biopsy on a dying cat. I mean, really. I don't know, I think he just reacted to it, and he acted like I was doing that. So what if I'm giving a cat Publix premium cat food? What if that's all you can afford? It doesn't mean they're going to get cancer. I know some places, I don't know what you think about that, but some places, some people have talked about, if you give them a cat chow or you give them this or that, the other, they're not going to live as long. They're going to have all these diseases. And well, I try to give her the best I can. I do think that canned food is a little better than dry food. It doesn't mean that I eliminate dry food altogether. I kind of use it like a topping or a treat, or give her like some crunchies, like those kind there for tartar control or something. Not all the time, but sometimes. But they say because the canned cat food has a lot of moisture content. But if someone just goes exclusively dry food, I just say, well, I've heard that canned cat food has more moisture. And if they say, oh, they'll be fine, I said, well, that's just what I've heard, and I think it's a good idea, but I wouldn't get all upset and say, well, your cat is going to die of this or that, and going to sick you better. I mean, that does not make a person want to do something about it. You just want to get away from that person. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm getting out of here because you're too much. But I just try to keep my composure and say, well, Daisy eats Fancy Feast. I said, and Chubby just started on that. He was eating Iams. And I don't know what it was. Like those lumps, I just said I was concerned. I don't know if it was cancer or if it was just some sort of growths, or because you can have growths on you, like you get a boil or you get a cyst. It doesn't mean it's cancerous. I mean, and he's not a doctor. I said, that was like maybe 7 years ago. I said, good grief. And you're getting upset about me, about it now? It's like, I can't go back in time and change it, This is not Back to the Future. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting that off my chest. If you don't mind. Oh, here's another one with the same wording. I wonder if I can get rid of that. The spammers. Nope, it's not disappearing. I don't know. So, since it's quiet on the home front, I gotta do my Wi-Fi again. I mean, I don't know if you'll still see me. I'm gonna have to leave the live stream and go to my Wi-Fi. I don't know if you guys can still see me because you can't really tell me. I won't see it. Oh no, I don't want TikTok right now. Okay. No. It's doing what it wants. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, here we are, mobile hotspot. So we can have a little music. Well, everybody's, I don't know what we're waiting for. Until somebody wants to talk. There's one live streamer. She says, if you guys aren't going to talk soon, I'm going to end the live stream. And I think she even counted like 4, 3, 2. And then someone said hello and said, you saved the live stream. Let's see. I had some music on before. Some little jazz. There we go. Isn't that the cat's meow? See what I did there? Oh man, where'd it go? What happened here? Oh, it started. That's odd. It started from the beginning. Huh. Is anybody there? Oops, hold on. Oh, Daisy. Oh, it's okay. Whoops. Oh, she didn't like it when I moved. I just need a little drinky poo. Yeah. Little cutie pie. Is everybody? Oh, here's somebody. I don't know if you came back or you are still there. Hey Daisy, why are you scratching? I just put some Frontline on you. When did I do that? Oh, I need to remember when I did that. Oh, that was like the 21st, so I don't know. You still got an itchy? Whoops. Oh, let's get a close-up. Yeah. Oh, this baby. Oh, my heating pad's off. Whew. I need that for my back. Oh, if I walk too much, my back starts on me. I don't want to get back spasms, because that's no fun. You can't do anything. I don't know if you ever had back spasms. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't. Anybody hear me? Whoop. Yeah, it's really bad. You can't move. You're like sitting up halfway and you feel like you're stuck. And if you make the wrong move, ooh, it hurts. And if you try to turn over on your side, it grabs you. Ooh. No, thank you. I'll use the heating pad to get out the kinks and rest a little bit. I don't think I'll be walking to the store tomorrow. I might go to Wawa, but that's across the street, maybe. But it might be too cold, because they have a new hot chocolate. Does anybody know about the new hot chocolate at Wawa? It's toasted caramel hot chocolate. I don't know. It depends on how much it is. Like if it's $5, I'll say forget it. I don't think it would be that much. I think Starbucks, yeah, but not Wawa. Unless I get a free coffee from the app, I don't know. See, I'm not sponsoring these things I'm talking about. You know, things I talk about like POP, insurance, and wellness plans, and Wawa. They don't pay me to say this. I'm just talking about what I like. So, but, you know, if they happen to hear it and they want to, you know, help me out. And I don't think I have enough subscribers for that one. But, you know. I don't know who would be watching it. It's like a Wawa corporate or I don't know. I'm kind of I guess I am endorsing in a way because I have the POP link in my description, but it is promoting it, but it's not a sponsorship or anything. I don't get money. I mean, to me it's like money in the bank. If you get a free month or two well, I'm going to get 100 points when someone pays for a month membership. You don't have to pay for a year. It's like a month, and then they give you 100 points toward a free month, or you can just rack up the points so you can get, I think it's like toys, cat toys, or a dog bed, or so. I'd rather have the free month because then that money it stays with you. You could use it. You could save it. You could use it toward pet wellness. You could buy them some supplements. I wouldn't give Daisy a cat bed because she does not like cat beds. She'd rather sleep in my lap or on my bed. And she has, you see the cat tower? She hasn't really touched it lately, and I almost sold it on Facebook Marketplace. I was so close to selling it. But they turned me down, they decided to cancel it because they were going to come over and pick it up. And I don't know why. They had this strange idea that if they bring the cat tree inside the house, their cat would start spraying on it because it smells like other cats. And I told them, well, if your cat starts spraying, they're going to spray everywhere. They need to be fixed because they will mark their territory anywhere. And I gave them a link about that. It wasn't about, it'll upset them if they smell other cats. They might. Or if they see cats outside, they're going to be upset. But they're going to and they'll do anything they can to mate and get to another cat or fight. So I said, it's better to get them fixed now. And they said, oh, that's too expensive. I said, well, you're going to pay one way or the other. Either you're going to pay through getting them fixed, or you're going to pay by, your house smelling really, really bad and having damages to the walls, the furniture, books. We have one cat that we hadn't fixed. He ended up running away because of it. And he sprayed. He didn't really spray, but he did spray. I thought it was he peed on stuff, but he actually sprayed. And he was showing all the signs of a male in heat, and he sprayed on books, on the shelves. Ooh, it was bad. So, but anyways, I got to keep the cat condo, and I said, I wasn't gonna charge any more than $50 because I paid like $99 for that thing. So I said, I think I'm gonna keep it. And if she doesn't want to play with it, it's just going to stay there till she decides to, because I think it's raining. Oh boy, it's raining. I'm glad I'm not outside. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, it sounds like, I don't know, in the bathroom it sounds like something's dripping, but I don't think that's it. But anyways, I got to keep the cat condo. I said, people have such strange ideas about things. It's like, where'd you get this from? And they said, someone gave them the cat, so they said, we don't have to pay a lot for the cat. And I said, well, then you're going to have problems. See, if you can't afford, like I told them, if you can't afford I don't know if I told about Humane Society, maybe not, but if they're on a fixed income, unless they're not, they just don't want to. I have no idea. Like, if you're low income, you're on, because I said, like, Humane Society, if you're on food stamps, I think it's food stamps or Medicaid, you can actually get your cat or dog spayed or neutered for free. You just pay like $12 for the rabies shot, and that's it. That's how I got Daisy fixed, because I didn't want to put her down as a stray. That sounds wrong. Not put her down. Mark her as a stray. That sounds bad. Sorry, that was bad choice of words. I almost did. A friend was going to take her, because it's free if you say she's a stray, but they clip her ear. And I think she has beautiful ears. I don't want them clipped. I didn't want them clipped. But my friend had to bring her back and said she doesn't weigh 2 pounds yet. So I waited 6 months. I was going to do it in 4 months, but I skipped the appointment. And they said, if you skip it one more time, you won't be able to get her spayed for free, because we won't do it if you cancel it. So I said, oh, I better get to it, make sure I have a ride and all that. Have my $12. Because they said, like, the trap and release program, you can actually take a stray to Humane Society. Well, I think you have to call them and find out which program to go to, because there's an appointment and all that stuff. Because I think there's one doctor, he only does so many a week. So, and then you have to take them. And they have traps where, if they're really kind of wild, you can take them. But Daisy wasn't like that. Now, Chubby, I got him. He wasn't really a stray, though. She just got it for free. But they clipped his ear. And they clipped too much. So I said, well, I'm just going to do it the other way and just pay $12. And I had a friend take me and get her fixed. And if anybody out there is listening to this, if you have a cat, get them spayed or neutered when they're young. Because I got Daisy fixed when she was 6 months old, and it was like she didn't even have anything happen to her. She just jumped out of the carrier, and she ran up and got on top of the cat condo. That's when I had a smaller one then, and just jumped on it. Then she ran back into the kitchen and ate her food, and then took a nap. It was like she wasn't even fixed. You can do it when they're younger. She was going to be fixed. I don't know how old she was exactly. Maybe, I don't know if she was a month yet, because she was awful little. I don't know if she was a month. I'm not sure, but she had already been weaned. She was eating solid food. But she just was so little. She was 1.5 pounds. They said need to be 2 pounds. But if they're older, you can still get them fixed. Because I've done that. It's just a little harder on them. But don't wait too long if you can help it. Because it causes a lot of problems. I even have one female cat. They think, because we used to think that, oh, all the female cats will be fine if we don't get them fixed because they won't be around males. But they'll find a way to get to a male. They will. And plus, they're more at risk of, what was it? Some kind of cancer. Not uterine cancer. I don't know why I thought of that. It's the female cancer, but the cats get it. Or cystitis. And they will find a way. We had a female cat. We lived in a 2-story building, and she jumped out the window. She was fine, but she jumped out the window to get outside to get to the males. And I think she ended up getting pregnant. It's like they'll find a way. They will scratch. They will howl. Oh, it's better to get them fixed. We had 6 female cats we got fixed, and that's when you could volunteer at Humane Society, and they would count it, and me and my brother did it, so it would double. And we got our last female cat fixed. Man, we were celebrating because it was so hard when they get pregnant, and they find a way to get out. They would claw and scratch at the screen. They would howl all night, and sometimes we would just give in because we were so tired. Okay, you can go outside, because we just wearing us down. So, well, when I got frickin' frack, they were already fixed. My friend who had them, and they had a previous owner or pet parent. I don't know which sounds better to you. A pet parent does sound better. But I always say owner. I don't know if we own them or they own us, maybe. Something to think about. But they had been, I don't know how long they'd been fixed. It was a long time. So I didn't worry about that. It's one thing I had to worry about, take care of, was Frack. Because when I first got her, she got real sick, and my friend who gave her to me helped me with the vet bills. She got kidney infection. That's when we found out she had kidney disease. But she did really well considering, because 5 years ago she was diagnosed. Yeah, I think it was about 5 years ago she was diagnosed with kidney disease. And they say most cats who are diagnosed with it usually live only 2 or 3 years. Now, poor Frick, when he was diagnosed with kidney disease, it was like, oh gosh, like 2 or 3, maybe 4 days. It really got him, unless he had it and I didn't know, because see, that's the thing about when you don't have a lot of money and you have multiple cats. It's like if one of them gets sick, you can't focus on the others as much as you should. So that's why I'm deciding to keep one cat. I'm not going to fault people if like they don't have a lot of money and they have 3 or 4 cats, but it's hard. Some of them, they're not neglected, but if one cat has a certain disease, the others don't get the care that they need always, so you don't always know. Or you try to do home remedies. That doesn't always work. It worked with Frick one time when he was constipated. I gave him a little coconut oil, a little bit, and someone told me that too much coconut oil will give cats diarrhea, by the way. She said, if you want to give it to them maybe once a month, or once every 2 months, but it'll cause problems, just in case. Because I've done that before, where I thought, oh, it's doing them so much good, But, yeah, and I thought Frick, he acted really sick. That time I thought he was going to die, and that was a few years ago. And I told my friend, she said, oh, Suzanne said, well, just let him go naturally. Don't take him to the vet. And I didn't, because I didn't have any money at the time to take him to the emergency vet. So I just went the next day. He was still lethargic, so I thought, well, maybe if I give him some pumpkin, because I noticed he was draining in the litter box. It wasn't the best thing to do. I don't recommend doing this, trying to do home remedies. If you can take him to the vet, do it. Find a way if you can. I just did that because I didn't have any money. I know sometimes it's hard when you don't have the money for it. Don't have a credit card or something. Or a lot in your savings. But I just use pumpkin, a little coconut oil, like I said, and pumpkin, it was not pumpkin pie mix, but like pumpkin puree, not the pie mix, but the organic pumpkin puree. And I think it was pumpkin, not sweet potato. I'm trying to think. I wanted to say the right thing. I think so, pumpkin, yeah. And I gave him a little bit, and he ate some, and Frack wanted some too. She ate more than he did. And then he just went to the bathroom. And after that, he just started walking around and meowing, and he just perked up. And I said, oh, I'm so glad, because I thought I was going to wake up in the morning, he was going to be gone. And, Frack even did that. I thought she was, oh no, she's really sick, something's going to happen to her. It was a few years ago, and she would sit in the litter box and meow at me, and I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? But she did that for 3 days, and after that, she stopped sitting in the litter box. She seemed fine. But this time, she wasn't fine. I know back then she wasn't really fine. She had kidney disease, but not in the kind of state where you don't know. Well, I thought, is she going to be okay? you know. But she was okay that time, but I'm glad I had the time I did with them. When I got them, they were already older. Someone told me, well, my friend's daughter said they were probably about 9 at the time, or 10. But my friend told me that they were about 17. So I don't know. Because if you count, I don't know if I've had them for 5, if I had them for 5 or 6 years, let's say 5, and they were 17 back then. It was 17, 18, 19, 20, oh my gosh. Or 16 or 17. They might have been 21. But see, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it doesn't really matter now, but they were older. It's like, is there a difference between 80 and 90? And someone told me there is. There's a big difference between when you're 80 and you're 90. But what is this? Oops. Oh, I gotta charge my phone. Oops. Okay. Oh, were you going back for some more? No? I don't know what she's doing. Oh, there she's disappearing. What are you doing? Daisy? Hi. What are you doing over there? Pardon me. Wait, I don't know where. Oh, there. I don't know if you can see her. It's too dark in that kitchen. Can't see anything. Daisy. I don't know what this is on the couch. It's like a crumb. Oh, maybe, I don't know if it's from my cupcake, because I don't want Daisy to get into it. It's like chocolate cupcakes. Yep, it is. It's a little bit of chocolate. How'd that get there? Okay. I'm going to definitely throw this away. Because I don't even want to get a little bit of it. Whoops, sorry about that. Whoever's watching. Daisy. I can see her, but it's probably looking really dark in there. Daisy, you want to come out so we can see you? Because we don't know what you look like. Of course we do, right? Of course we do. Hi. Hi. You want to come? Come. Come. You not coming? Oh. Well, you're so pretty. I don't know if you might be able to see her now. The white patch on her chest. You can see her a little bit. Her little patch. And you see that towel right there? It's like hanging, it's like a hanging off of the door. It says life is better with a furry companion. I think I got that at Dollar Tree, I think. And I loved it so much. I said, I want to take that with me. Take it home. That is so true. Right, Daisy? Life is better with you. Yes, it is. Daisy Boo. Hi, Daisy Boo. Do you want to come over here with me? Yeah? Oh, for the past several days she's been wanting to sit in my lap, and I just sit there and I doze off. And I wake up again, and it's like all night I'm on the couch, dozing off and waking up. I said, I need to stop doing that because I'm just feeling tired all the time from it. And then I go to bed after waking up, 4:30 or 5 in the morning. And sometimes I do stay up, and then I'm just dozing off, but I can't, it's not that long. I can't tell because I don't check the time. And I go to bed, and I wake up at noon. And it's like, or sometimes 2 o'clock, and I said, oh, the day is gone. And then it takes me forever to get myself going. And then like today I went to the store, when I walked home, it was dark. a neighbor of mine said, you need to be careful about that. I said, I know I started too late. Because when you're in a car, of course, it's so much faster. And I decided, well, maybe I'll take the bus. And I said, no, I'm going to walk and see if I beat the bus. I did not. I did all that walking, but some people might say, oh, you've got a lot of exercise. Yes, I have. And said, I can feel it because my back is tight and tensed up. And I said, oh no, my ankle's swollen a little bit. So I walk too much, my ankles will swell up. The doctor said if they start doing that to come back, but I said, well, they thought if you might have heart problems. If you have heart problems, your ankles will swell up. But I said, well, they do that if I walk too much, especially lately. It used to be when I was younger, that did not happen. Even I could walk a lot, and they're not really that bad. Just, I can feel a little bit, but one time it was so bad, you could really see it, and I waited like 2 months, and it finally went down. Oh, there she goes. Hi! Come back over here. Oh, I can't reach that because the phone. Anyways, I'm just talking. Anybody listening? Anybody? Oh, can you hear her? Oh, look at my wastebasket. Does that drive anybody crazy? It doesn't really drive me crazy. I just noticed it. Like, part of it's tucked in and it's not even. You can tell I am not OCD. It doesn't bother me. I'm not talking down on anybody with OCD. I'm just saying, like I know one friend would probably be straightening up my place right now. Because some things it's like a little off. It's like me. It's a little bit off. It's not straight. Like here, it's not in, can you see this? Everything would be in a straight line. She would put everything in a straight line. And it's not. I don't know if you can tell. Everything would be in a straight line. Or I had one friend came over and she started dusting off. I had what do you call it? It's supposed to be for Chubby, but he didn't like it. It's supposed to be if like not a bed, but the kind where they can just crawl into it, and I always used to put my feet up on. Even had his name engraved, but I had put it under the table, and somebody was sitting at the table, and I had it in between, and she started dusting it off with her hand, and I just smiled at him like, go ahead. I didn't say anything to her, but I thought to myself, go ahead. And said she could dust off anything else that tickles her fancy. You know, like if somebody starts doing that, well, your house is 2:30, so are you offering to help me clean? Actually, I'm having someone coming over to help me with the cleaning on Thursday, so I mean, my house isn't like filthy, but there's some things I can't get to, I notice. I'm not like old, but I'm middle age. I'm 46, so I said, what do people do? They're like 60s or 70s. It must be awful for them, you know. If I'm already feeling it, I'm 46, you know. Like, behind the toilet, I can't get to that and clean it. I can't get on my knees. Someone told me you should get on your knees and scrub the floor. And she said, you better learn. I thought, what? I didn't say anything to her. Then my friend piped in. And they're helping me clean the mobile home before I moved in. They're helping me clean. And my other friend said, oh, well, I like to do that sometimes because it's easier than mopping. She just chimed in. You know, but I can clean the floor some, like bending down, you know, wiping something up, but not on my hands and knees. That's too painful. It actually hurts. I even trying to look for Daisy the other day, and I used a pillow to get on my hands and knees to look under the couch and the bed, and I had a little bruise. Even with the pillow, I still bruise. And of course, I talked to the doctor about that one time. I said, you know, I really bruise easily if I get on the floor with my niece, and they just, type something in, but I don't, apparently it's nothing serious because they didn't come back and say, you need to come to the office. You're going to die. Because people say, oh, you bruised. He said, what if you have leukemia? I'm like, well, I already told the doctor and they didn't say anything to me. Because, sometimes doctors will go ahead and make these tests. They'll do blood work. And they don't tell you. And if it comes out negative, they don't say anything, I've had that happen to me before. So, sorry that you're just seeing this because Daisy's on the other side. I'm trying to charge the phone. But, yeah. Clean around the bed. I said under the bed, but I don't know if they'll do that or not. If they, and the bed is lopsided. If they see that and they ask me, well, would you like me to straighten up the bed? I would say yes, please, if they offer. Because it's supposed to be light house cleaning. They're not going to do any, deep surface stuff. But it would really help. Because it's not, filthy, but it needs some tweaking. You know what I mean? I need a little help. And I hate asking my friends. Because I can't always pay them. And, I don't want to just ask my friends, can you help? I know it sounds weird because you say, well, if you can't afford, you don't have the money to pay for your friends, you're having someone to come over to clean? Yeah. Because my insurance. I didn't know that insurance did that. It's Aetna. And because I'm on Medicare. I know it's a long story. It's should I be telling people I'm on Medicare that don't know me? What do you think? Too much information? But anyways, the Aetna insurance actually does that. It's Medicare insurance. I don't know if they have any other insurance because I don't know. I found it on a commercial. And they will pay for transportation. They not pay for it, but they provide transportation. They provide companion care, which I don't really need that. But they provide light house cleaning. I'm like, oh, they got my attention. And they said they come every 2 weeks on rotation. So, how are you live? Well, because I'm live streaming. You know what I mean? Hello, Cats Meow. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Now, do you know what that means? Or are you trying to be funny or clever? Just wondering. Cute video about cats, too. Oh, thank you. Daisy is behind. Oh, yeah, she's behind the curtain. She just hit me on the back of the head. But she's behind the curtain. She didn't actually, sink her claws into me. She's just excited. Aren't you, Daisy? I don't know if you heard her. Hi, come over here. Come over here. Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Oh, wait, here she comes. Oh, there she is. Yes, we are live because we're live streaming. Not that it means we are alive, because of course we're alive, because we couldn't live stream without being alive. Right? Do you know what I'm saying? The cat's meow. Let me see. I don't know if I've seen you before. I might have. Daisy. Daisy. Yeah, I'm trying to charge my phone and live stream at the same time. Oh, yeah, I have to. Daisy. Daisy, no. Don't chew on that. That's my charger. She doesn't know what it is. I'm telling her. No. 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 I didn't hurt her. I just touched her on the leg to distract her and get her attention. What is it? What, don't you want to play with your toys? Don't you like your toys? Daisy? Yeah, she always tries to chew on the cord on my charger, and I try to discourage her from that. Not only I need my charger, I don't want her to chew into it and hit the wire, like her teeth hit the wires when it's plugged in, especially. or to swallow it or something, because I don't know if something could break off. I don't want to risk that. Oh, let's see if I can get her. Hi! What are you doing? Oh, wait a minute. That's my charger. That's mine. No, no. It's mine. No, no. That's mine. No. No. No, no. Okay, come here. Come here. What's this? Come here. Come here. Come here. What's this? What's this? What's this? Fingers. What's this? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Hey, Rudy, are you still there? Somebody's here. I don't know who. Oh. I might have to go to bed soon. Because I could stay up late, but I need to get up in the morning. If I stay up all night, I won't be able to do it. I'll be going to bed in the morning. Because dozing off on the couch, it doesn't really give you a good sleep. Especially if you're sitting up. Well, it was just Daisy was in my lap, and I said, I'm going to wait till she gets out of my lap, and she never did, hardly. Well, I wouldn't say never, but just enough to get a snack, but she's not doing that tonight. I guess she's tired of my lap. Right, Daisy? Oh, that won't reach. So, but, oh, wow, over 2 hours. Hey, who's in here? Oh, I might need a little more heat on my back, though. Oh, my foot. Oh. I don't want anybody to see my foot. Because you know how some people are about that. It's like, I mean, good grief. I've done some videos about that. Not my feet per se, but it's... Well, I did one video, it's just showing me wearing boots. I just thought it would be silly. And some guy asked me what size shoe I wore. I'm like, why is he asking that? Does he want to buy my boots? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, he's one of those. Oh. Or my cat played with my feet. And someone said my cat had a foot fetish. I said, she does not. They just like things that are big and move, like my feet. Come over here, Daisy, so we can see you. No one wants to see the couch or the kitchen. It's like, here's the kitchen, here's the dining room. It's not much of a dining room. I don't really dine there, actually. I write letters, and that's about it. I don't sit there and eat. Sometimes I'll watch videos. I'll sit there. But I like to go on the couch. So, I used to go over there and eat when I lived in the apartment. I don't know why I stopped, but it's just like, I just like to have the food in my lap and eat. Because we used to do that all the time. We have our TV trays and watch TV while we eat. We didn't always have a dining room table either, so... I wonder who's in the live stream. Just curious. Is it Rudy or is it, what's her name? The other person said they were going to come back. Amy. 825. Amy. I don't know. I don't know if I might know Amy. There are lots of Amy, so it could be any Amy. So who is in here? Oh, who's in here? Speak now, forever hold your peace. And oh, yeah, my phone is charging. It's up to 7%. Yeah, if I wasn't paying attention, the whole live stream would have ended. Because the phone would have turned off. That's happened to me maybe twice. I'm not sure. Twice. It could be 3 times. And maybe that third time I forgot. I've done that before when I'm video chatting. I'm like, oh no! I said, oh no, my phone is dying. And everyone's saying, oh dear. And so they know that's why I'm leaving. Because the phone is dying. Let me see. I think I still had a comment. I don't think I not deleted it, but just like got rid of it. You know, your notifications, you just swipe it and it disappears, but it's not deleted. But someone was calling me friend, and I'm like, who is this person? I don't know them. They're not my friend. He said, why are you? I said, I'm not your friend. I'm glad you like my channel, but we don't know each other. People use that word too loosely, I think. They don't know what a friend is. What is a friend? Anybody know? Someone that you know that is a close acquaintance. I'm going to check that. I'm going to check. Okay, I don't know what happened here.